Hi everyone. Hey, it's been a little while since I've made a video, and so I thought I'd just do a quick one and kind of catch up on things with you. I had told you on my last cooking video that I was getting shoulder surgery, and I did get it done. Unfortunately, I needed it, so I had to do it. But it's been a rough 5 weeks getting past it. I'm still not, where I need to be, but I'm out of my sling. I still have very limited range of motion. I can't really go out much further than that. I can't go up any higher than that. That's as high as I can go. But I am in physical therapy, and I'm going to stick with that and do my exercises at home, to hopefully speed things up a little bit. I've got these pulleys that hang over the back of my door, and I do those. Those are the toughest thing. But I also think maybe they're going to help me more than any other exercise. Just a little recap on what happened. It was sort of a 3-thing deal that happened with my shoulder. We had been out searching for a new boat, a new used boat. For quite a while, couldn't find the right one, and one of those boats that we looked at was up high on a lift, and for whatever reason, the owner of the boat, when he was showing it to us, didn't move it down, and in hindsight, I should have, insisted on it being lowered down, but I didn't. I figured I'm pretty spry, I'll jump up on there and jump right back off. Got up on it just fine, but coming off, I tried to reach out and grab my husband's hand, and at the same time, I overjumped it and went way past his hand. So my arm got way overextended, back behind me. Hurt like the dickens. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna die. But it subsided, and I thought, well, I'll just get over it in time. It seems like your body will just heal itself. But that didn't happen. My shoulder kept feeling worse and worse, and about 3 weeks later, it started coming out of its socket continuously. And it got up to where it was coming out of its socket about 20 times a day. So then I ended up putting a sling on, figuring I would immobilize it and it would heal itself. So I was in a sling for about 2.5 weeks. Did not heal itself. It did not get any better. Went to see a surgeon, and he did an MRI and said it's torn. It's a torn labrum, and it's going to have to be fixed surgically because these just don't repair themselves. So I went in, did the surgery, which is really weird. If you're facing anything like that, be prepared to need assistance when you get home, because it is not easy to recover from. Especially the first few days are bad because they do what's called a nerve block. So when you come home from the surgical center, this entire arm is completely numb. I mean, it's just like dead. It just won't move at all. Make sure you're on the same page with your doctor. You are going to need a strong painkiller to get you through that first week, especially. And take them. Stay ahead of the pain. Take it in advance. Get ahead of that pain, because you don't want to let it wear off, because you'll really feel it. It's not fun. After about 2 weeks after the surgery, my surgeon wanted me to start with the physical therapy. I couldn't even get my arm out of the sling without crying. I mean, it still hurt that bad. So I postponed it for another week. That following week, I was able to get it out of the sling to do some physical therapy, but the poor physical therapist couldn't hardly do a thing with it. So my following week was my 4-week checkup from the surgery, and as soon as the surgeon was checking my range of motion, he said, "Oh, you've got frozen shoulder." Frozen shoulder. I'd never heard of such a thing. But apparently, from having my arm in a sling for the 2+ weeks prior to the surgery, and then another 3 weeks in a sling after the surgery, that caused my entire shoulder joint to freeze up. Very painful. They're telling me now that with physical therapy, that may clear up, if I stick with it. So that's my plan. The only other option would be to go back into the surgery center. They knock you out, general anesthesia, and do another one of those nerve blocks, and they manually manipulate your arm around and they break up. It's the frozen shoulder is where the capsule in your shoulder, it's called adhesive capsulitis or something like that. But it's where they just like freeze up with a little kind of a buildup in there or something. But anyway, that's my deal. I'm still recovering, but I am back in the kitchen. I'm able to chop some things again, and that's good because I'm tired of takeout. And anyway, I just wanted to fill you in on the last 5.5 weeks or so. That's where I'm at, but I'll be back soon. See ya.